Hey favorites, happy Monday. Today is Monday, March 21st, 2022, and I want to welcome you to the vlog. I think that's okay. Hi! Okay, I have to put you right there. Welcome to the vlog. How do you like my clip? Very cute. I was about to start dinner, and then I saw that I got my ASOS package, so I wanted to welcome you to the vlog, show you that, and say that we will be trying on some of these things together. So I might include a try-on haul in this vlog. I haven't decided yet, but I think I will, because I'm feeling good today. And I hope you're feeling good today. I just finished editing the vlog and scheduled it to go up at 5. I hope you watch it. It's all about this paint and this wall that I did and making my bedroom a place that I love to be in. So I will be doing that with you. And I can't wait. So let's go make dinner. We're having breakfast for dinner. So come have a plate with us. This is my current favorite go-to burrito bowl. So it's rice, whatever beans I have, black beans today, lettuce. I've been really liking iceberg lettuce lately. Tomatoes, lots of onion, and cilantro. I'm trying to figure out the best way to store your cilantro in the fridge so that it lasts longer, because it is like a staple for me. And I want it to last longer than it has been. This is like some pre-made guacamole and some hatch salsa from New Mexico. Ooh, there are a lot of sounds right now. So sorry about that. I have the Vitamix going right now. It is on a drying cycle. And I wanted to come over here and fill up the water in the Aerogarden farm because it needs to be filled up, and the cat's litter box is going, so lots of sound. Anyways, as I was coming over here to show you guys, I was getting my camera set up and Luna started messing with my plants. A little turkey. I use this little jug to fill up my gardens. It makes it really easy, and I think it's actually from Aerogarden. You might want to move that. when the tomatoes get to this size, you have to fill up the water like every other day. Otherwise they get pouty. Jeez. Okay, that makes more sense. So over here we have the petunias finally doing something. Do you remember how those looked whenever we had the lettuce? And then this is a zucchini. Isn't that crazy? The kale did not survive in either of my Aerogardens. I don't know. This is a bell pepper, and it's looking really nice. This is I'm trying to clean up as I go, but it's kind of, and this is a snapdragon. I moved it from here to over there because I can see the zucchini is going to be large and in charge. So, and how long have we had these going on? 20 days on this side. This is 20 days of growth. And then $67 days for these tomatoes. And as you can see, there are tons of them, but they're starting to ripen up. Like so many. Alright, and here's our other Aerogarden, which has been going for 42 days. And as you can see, I only had one successful germination, really. I mean, cilantro's kind of trying to do something, but it's looking pretty rough. And again, the kale just didn't work in either of my Aerogardens, so I'm gonna have to look into why that happened. But this is a bell pepper. It's super strong. And then back there is supposed to be a bean. It didn't grow. And then a milkweed, and nothing happened. So that's where we're at there. I wanted to show you guys the onion experiment that I started. I should really be using some like onion scapes here because they are just out of control. Isn't that amazing? Luna! Stop it! I left this audio in this segment raw because the animals were being crazy. So you just hear a lot of them messing around in the background and me like breathing and saying that I hurt. Ow. But yeah, enjoy. Stop. This is gonna be so aesthetic and cute. Would you like some flowers? Too high or too low? Oh, that's actually kind of cute though. I might keep it like this. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to feel good, you know? Happy Wednesday. I just got done with my very first test stream here on YouTube, and it went surprisingly well. I did have a little bit of like an audio desync issue and a few other minor things, like I couldn't stream on Chrome, but overall it was an overwhelming success. Thank you so much to those of you who stopped by. It means everything to me, and I think that the stream is up on my YouTube. I will be checking on that, but I think it is. So that's exciting. We can start streaming here. I'm still not monetized on YouTube, so I do have a few ideas of what we can do in the meantime, because I'm so close to getting my watch hours on here. I'm like right on the edge. I'm being edged. Okay, I don't know if the try-on haul for this dress is going to be included in this video, if you've already seen it, or if it's going to go behind it, or if I'm going to put it in an entirely separate video for the channel. But either way, you will be seeing this dress. I got it from ASOS, but I will be posting a very small try-on haul. It's just a few items, and if you guys like try-on hauls, if you end up liking them, then we can do more. Because this is something that I've never really been comfortable doing, but I think a lot of the... Excuse me, quiet on the set. I think a lot of the progress I've made has been when I'm doing things that I wouldn't normally have done, and I'm pushing myself out of my comfort zone and to a place where I don't feel so safe. So all of that to say, if you like it, let me know, and I will absolutely be filming more. So I just finished streaming my very first time on YouTube, so thank you so much to those of y'all who joined me. A lot of very familiar names. That makes me really happy. A little bit of a late start because I was struggling to get the streaming software working correctly, and then I had a little bit of a desync, like a few seconds, so I will work on that and try and figure that out before the next stream. But I would love to stream on Wednesdays on YouTube. So it was a lot of fun, and besides the audio being desynced, I think the quality was pretty decent, so that makes me excited. We are forever on this quest to find a streaming home for our community, and it feels good to have another option available to us. I'm very distracted. Oh, it's a big purse. Stop it. I want people on YouTube to see you. She's so big now. She's a big girl. Yes? Okay, you can get down and explore. I said boom boom boom, but let me hear you say hell, hell. Today is Thursday and it is raining so much outside, and I did not get a good amount of sleep last night, and I'm someone who used to be able to survive off of like 3 hours of sleep a night, and I used to brag about that. I used to be like, oh yeah, so I only sleep for like 3 hours. I don't really need any more. And the truth is that I needed more. I needed a lot more than 3 hours a night. Everyone does. I had someone ask me in my stream here on YouTube yesterday if I think that yoga really helps, because they're interested in doing it but they haven't started yet. And my short answer is absolutely yes. I know that seeing all these like wellness influencers can feel frustrating sometimes, because these people like to be like, okay, make sure that you're sleeping and drinking your water and nourishing your body and moving your body, and you look at them and you're like, that's just not realistic. And it's not realistic every day. But I've noticed since I started doing those things, I have felt a lot better. So from someone who doesn't look like a wellness influencer, and who isn't thin and talks about their trauma openly, I would love to spend time with you moving our bodies. And if you're someone who is like, hey, I can't even get out of bed today, that's okay too. You can sit up in bed and stretch your body and focus on your breathing. I think that Western medicine also treats the symptoms and not the underlying cause for the disease. And so with fibromyalgia, the first thing they want to do is throw painkillers at you and muscle relaxers at you and just say, well, if you're not in pain, then maybe you'll be able to achieve these things. But that's not even how I got to a place where I wanted to move my body. It was recognizing my nervous system, how it was operating and how it was malfunctioning because of all of my trauma, that I really was able to take a step back and recognize that regulating my nervous system was the absolute foundation into treating my body better, into wanting a better relationship with my body and wanting to heal myself. So even on days where I'm not feeling like I really want to move my body, I can always turn on music and dance. I think that like once I discovered had such a profound effect on the way that I treated my body and the way that I decided how important movement, sorry, my dog, Max. This whole thing is such a clusterfuck. Okay, hold on. I never prioritized myself or my health over anyone else in my household. I was always the very last person that was taken care of because I wanted to make sure everyone else was. And I really feel like a lot of other mothers feel that I basically disassociated my entire 20s. And I went through the motions of what I thought success was and what it looked like. And I'm really grateful for that time where I was outwardly considered very successful. It definitely got me to a place now where I'm able to work on the healing. So I'm always grateful for that. But I really just disassociated my entire 20s and my early 30s. Am I still considered early 30s at 33? I would say yeah. And I had a moment in therapy where I was like, what's the point of doing all of this now? I should probably just keep doing what I was doing. I was doing well, I was successful. But it's sort of like patching up a hole that you know is going to leak again, but you just keep patching over it. Like, it'll be fine, it'll be fine. I didn't want to patch the hole anymore. I wanted to rip that fucking wall down and let's start all over again, because that is more successful long term. I don't think any of this makes sense, but I hope it does. Anyways, let's move our body. We were supposed to have this really cute moment of like driving and talking, but that didn't work because other people put my plans behind schedule. And you know how I like to be places early. I'm only like 5 minutes early. I hope that person's okay. I'm only like 5 minutes early to my appointment for my eyelashes. As you can see, I have like 4 on this side. So I'm going to go get my lashes done and hopefully I'll be in a better mood when I get out. I'm kind of grumpy. Like, I was really grumpy when I left my house. I'm kind of grumpy now, but I'm really working on like not holding on to this feeling. So the entire way here while I was driving, I was playing I was playing 80s and 90s music, and then I was just saying my gratitude out loud for all of the things I'm grateful for in my life, because at the end of the day, Being a little, I'm not even late, but being a little bit behind schedule is not the end of the world for me. I'm very blessed and very fortunate to have a job that doesn't require me to clock in and clock out, because that would absolutely send me over the edge. So I'm really hoping that when I get out of this appointment, I'm in a better mood and we can talk on the way home. I love you. Sometimes things just don't work out the way that we want them to, and that's okay. Alright, let's go fucking do this. I'm so grumpy! Y'all, I was just talking for a few minutes and then realized I didn't have the mic on. So, okay, now it's on. What I said was, I'm feeling much better. I knew that I would if I gave myself a moment, but I was just feeling really like flustered and overwhelmed. So thankfully that's over. I know this angle isn't great in the car. Maybe I could put you up on my windshield instead of down here, but whatever. My lash lady is pregnant, and so I want to get her a few things for the baby and for her. It's her 4th baby, so she doesn't have like a registry or anything, but I have 4 babies, so I know what she probably needs. And she mentioned a few things kind of offhandedly that she would like, so I'm going to get her some things. One reality when you've lost a baby and there are pregnant women around you is that they get anxious in their pregnancies, because once someone around you has lost a baby, you sort of lose the, like, I don't want to say innocence, but that's the only word that's coming up. You kind of lose this like innocence that like, all right, I'm pregnant, so now I'll make it to the end and then I'll come home with a baby. Especially because mine was so close to the very end. If they would have taken my son a day before I lost him, he would have most likely survived. I was 35 weeks. He was fully developed. So that makes it really difficult. And so I think she's struggling with that a little bit this pregnancy, and just saying that like, I've always taken for granted all of my babies and all of my pregnancies, and seeing you lose a baby, especially so close to your due date, makes it more real that I may not come home with this baby. And so it's this weird situation where you're like comforting someone and saying like, no, your baby's gonna be perfect and you're gonna get to come home with her. It's a girl. You're gonna get to come home with her and it's gonna be beautiful and I can't wait. I'm so excited for you. And it's just like really hard to do, but I am so excited for her and I can't wait. And she's due a day after my firstborn, so that's special. I've been wanting to do try-on hauls for you guys because I don't see a lot of people shaped like me doing try-on hauls. So that's what we're gonna do. I don't know if this is gonna go in the vlog or if it's gonna be its own separate video, but I hope that you like it. I have some really fun things, including a bra from Skims in my new bathing suit for the year. So I'm gonna have the mic on here, which I'm sure is fine, and you'll still be able to hear me just fine. I know the lighting isn't great. I will work on that because I think this is a good place for me to film stuff, but anyways. And I'm wearing a tan bra so that I can show everything. So let's start with something that I already know I'm going to like because I've already bought this before. But it's that green dress you guys see me wearing all the time. So I know I'm gonna love this. I like how big it is. I like being able to just throw like biker shorts underneath it and going out in the garden with that. So here is another just like plain dress that I can throw on to go out in the garden. Basically all of these dresses are like that. This one though has like this tie in the back. I don't know if it's actually, so there's nothing there. It's just like a decorative tie. It's not closing the back of the dress or anything. And then the front of the dress is just plain. Okay. This dress looks like this at the top. This looks really see-through. It is. And it has tiers. And it's this khaki, they call it khaki, we call it green. It's like a sage green, it's beautiful. You saw me wearing this in one of the shots because I wore this today actually. This is a pink dress. Does one of these little crossover numbers. Let's see. Like that. So I will show you that with a tank top on, because if I don't, wow, it's boobalicious. Speaking of boobalicious, you've also seen this dress if you were at my stream on Wednesday here on YouTube. So it's like this, the sleeves are see-through, but it is a lined dress, and again does one of these crossover numbers. I love the way that looks on me. The last item is my swimsuit. Top looks like this, very cute. I really like the material. I don't know if you'll be able to tell. Yeah, you can. I really think that's so cute. I got the bottoms, of course, which are actually like the tie on the sides ones, which I think are kind of cute. I got the sarong also. So that's everything from ASOS. The one thing I got from Torrid is just this skirt. It has like these buttons. Again, something we can throw on and go out in the garden because that's what we're doing this summer. And I'm very excited for it. And then from Skims, this is the Seamless Solution Wear Bra. The bralette. I got the bralette from Skims in a 4X, 5X, and I just want to show you how tiny this is. What the fuck? Anyways, this is small. I don't know if it'll work for me, but we'll try it. We'll try it out. So here's that skirt from Torrid. I am slightly disappointed that it doesn't have pockets. I didn't read about that, but I can just throw an apron over it and it'll be fine. Here is this dress. Again, I just was not paying attention, I guess. I like when things have pockets. This is fine though. Again, I can throw an apron on, it'll be fine. Very basic dress. This is like what I call like a PTA dress, a dress that I would wear to go pick up my kids or whatever I had to do. Or work out in the garden. I love it. None of these dresses are particularly exciting, but I still wanted to show you. So this is just the black one. It goes down to about my knees. Very comfy. Love it. I'm getting through the more boring stuff so that we can get to the exciting stuff. We know I love this dress. I wear it all the time. So now I have a backup, which is very nice. This one, I wish you could see my feet because it's a little long, but I think it could serve like fairy tale realness. I still like it. Again, it's like very conservative for me, so that works sometimes in my life. The last two dresses, I will have to wear a tank top under, just so I don't get in trouble. I love this dress. I feel very beautiful in it. I love the way that it flows. It is a little bit small, especially right here, but I pretty much live with that all the time, so I'm used to it. Alright, here is the dress I wore today. I might wear it tonight for stream. I really like this dress. Again, it's just a big flowy dress. Something that I can easily throw on. I like the sleeves of this one. I love this. Are you kidding me? I love how sparkly it is. I like the bottom. Okay, here is it without a bra. Hopefully it's not too much. I love it. I think I have a thing for this color this year, but I really like it. And now I will attempt the probably impossible Skims bralette that's supposed to be able to fit. It also has this like so that it doesn't slip, but I guess we'll see. I'm actually really surprised that that little tiny thing was able to do this. It's not perfect, but I'm pleasantly surprised. It's very comfortable too, except for the shoulders. These tiny little straps to hold this up is a lot, but that's basically how it is with any bralette, because no companies really take into account people with my chest size. So that was my try-on haul. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know below. Let me know what format you like. And okay, now I'll see you in a couple minutes when I do the weekly wrap-up. Just in case you didn't know this about me, I am a huge horror fan, both of movies and games, especially Dead by Daylight. So this is the Bunny Mama mask from Dead by Daylight, Huntress, and I love it so much. I actually have a full cosplay of her, I just haven't done it yet. So I thought I would show you a few of my other masks that I have. I love horror masks. I think they're so cool. I would love to have a whole room devoted to these, but anyways. So this is obviously the Saw mask, and I have a not a full size, but I have a doll that was custom made. It's so beautiful and incredible. Hi! He's so cool. And then we have, you know, legendary masks. Pig from Saw. This is the Trapper from Dead by Daylight. I haven't taken it out of the package yet. I don't know if I will. And then not horror, but fun. It's Baby Yoda. This is a really cool replica. Look at the little hair on his head. Can you see it? Oh. What an angel. What an angel baby. And then here's my cabinet over here that has more horror stuff. It's just not behind me. Oh, I had my Demogorgon. I don't know where it's at. Okay, anyways. Fun. Alright, it's Friday, so welcome to the weekly wrap-up. I hope that you had a beautiful week, and it was full of a lot of highs and little to no lows, but I would love to hear about your highs and your lows for this week down in the comments below if you want to share that with me. My high this week was probably spending time with you guys here on YouTube. I really enjoyed that, and it really boosted my week in the middle of my long and kind of really dense energy week. And so my low is that this week just had a lot of really dense energy for me, and I struggled with sort of regulating my emotions a little bit, but I'm feeling really good now. It is 8:34 p.m. on Friday, and I'm about to see you guys again, so it's gonna be great, and I can't wait. I love you very much. Never forget how special you are and how wonderful you are. Thank you for being here with me. You're beautiful and wonderful. And I'm so grateful to have such an incredible community that supports me and loves me. So I'm sending all of that right back to you. I hope that you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next week.